It is chilly this morning, and there is nothing like a homemade cup of hot chocolate on a cold morning. Morning, everyone, and welcome to today's vlog. I am feeling a little bit tired. Tobias woke up at 5:30 crying, and Eliza and I couldn't really figure out what was bothering him. He did eventually fall back to sleep. Once I picked him up, he kind of settled eventually after a little bit of crying. So I don't know if he just wanted to be held or comforted, I don't know, but so I'm a little bit tired this morning. Today's a rather chill day. Again, I don't have a ton going on, but I do have a doctor's appointment this morning. It's my 6-week checkup. Though it's only really been actually about 5 weeks, I think. But we're doing my 6-week checkup today, so they're gonna make sure I've recovered well, the stitches are fully healed, and that everything's kind of back to where it should be. I'm also bringing Tobias in, and I guess they'll take a look at him. I don't really know. So yeah, I've got that this morning, and other than that, the one thing I really need to get done today is going through his dresser, kind of organize things. I also got some clothing organizer things for storage in the drawer, because the clothes, when you open the door, stuff eventually just slides everywhere and it's a mess. So I'm going to organize that, make it a little bit neater and less all over the place. So those are the things I have going on today. We'll see what else comes up in the afternoon. Hello. He's been lying here for the past little while, just making little cooing sounds. Hi. Just got back from the doctor's a little while ago. He just asked me a bunch of questions about how I'm doing, just checking up, making sure everything's okay. He says it sounds like I'm doing good, no concerns. And he did some checks on Tobias as well, checking his ears, his tongue, his heart rate, stuff like that. And then he weighed him. He is now 8 pounds, 13 ounces. And yeah, so he's growing, getting big. He's still fast asleep. He always falls asleep in his car seat, which is nice. Because then in the car, he's usually nice and quiet. So if his hat falls down over his eyes, then he'll get a little grumpy and start whining. It's so cute. It's now almost 11 o'clock and I'm getting a bit hungry, so I'm going to start on lunch now. So this is where all of Tobias's clothes are that fit him right now, as well as some 3-month stuff. And then I keep all of the other size clothes that we have been given and have bought for him in this bag here. I have some more stuff that I've been given that I have to put in there, and also just organize the drawers we have. Went to Walmart a couple days ago and picked up these plastic clothing organizers. So I'm going to open this up and then just kind of, try to organize things a little bit, because it's kind of a bit of a mess in the drawer right now. So right now this drawer is just kind of a mess. We've got all the little like toiletry care things there, some safety stuff, which we haven't put up yet just because he's not really old enough to be sticking his fingers places, so we haven't really bothered with that yet, but those will need to go up in a bit. We've got cotton swabs and then a whole bunch of manuals and stuff that I didn't want to throw out, but that I don't really have any place to put. Baby lotion and wash, and then some covers that we don't really use because this is wipeable. It's kind of ugly because it's supposed to have a cover on it, but he makes such a mess peeing and pooping that we go through the covers so fast, we've just kind of given up putting them on. We'd like to get a wipeable, like an actual proper wipeable change pad, but they are very expensive, so we'll see maybe in the future. But for right now, this is kind of what we're dealing with. This needs to all get really organized because it's a complete disaster. And then this drawer is where we have all of his clothes, and as you can see, they're kind of just all over the place in a bit of a mess. So I want to kind of organize things a little bit, just so when we open and close the doors, things aren't sliding around everywhere. And then right here in this cupboard, we keep some wipes, diapers, and my nursing pads in there. And then a bunch of blankets and stuff, and then extra diaper things at the bottom. So I don't think I'm really going to touch this, so I might have to go through and restock our little diaper station because it is getting a little bit low. But for the most part, this is going to stay as it is. I'm just going to focus on these drawers. So we've got a couple different size boxes here. There's like these little smaller ones. These little ones, which I'll probably put like onesies in, the smaller stuff. And then these bigger ones, which I'll use for like sweaters, sleepers, the bulkier things. And then this to be for socks, mitts, hats, maybe some of the little odds and ends in the top drawer. Just gonna organize that a little bit. So So my memory card got full, and then Tobias wanted to eat. So it's been like half an hour since I've been doing this. Half an hour break, but anyways, get back to it again. I'm just going to show you guys kind of how I've been folding my baby clothes. So with onesies, I lay them kind of the top down, fold the arms in if they're long sleeves, and then I flip the tail up, and then I fold it in, and then fold the top down. So it makes like kind of like this little pouch sort of tent thing. And this will be easy to like stick in these, and then also be able to see which ones they are. And if they're stacked on top, they're a little harder to see. So this way I can see exactly what I have. And it'll be easier to like mix and match outfits and that kind of thing. And then for sleepers, how I fold them is pretty similar. I lay them face down, and I'll fold the arms in and like just bring the legs together. And then I'll fold it pretty much the same way. So again, you've got a little like pouch sort of thing. kind of what I've got so far. Got a couple sweaters in here. He doesn't really have a lot yet. I probably do need to go get some more just because it is getting cooler out. So he has a bunch of jackets, but not really a lot of like sweaters and stuff. So this is what I've got for right now. These are his pants. He has a couple more. He goes through a lot of clothes. They end up getting in the wash a lot. So I don't know if you heard that, but he just did a big poop. I'm gonna have to pause again and change it. Hopefully that was the last interruption, but with the baby, you never know. So yeah, I do have a bunch of clothes that are still in the laundry. I haven't gotten to doing them yet. So these are not all the clothes he has. These are most of his onesies. Got some long sleeve ones and then shorter sleeve ones. And I've kind of tried to organize them with the ones that are like the smallest and he'll grow fastest here. And then have a bunch of his sleepers here. A lot of his sleepers are in the wash. He goes through his sleepers so fast. He'll be wearing one and then like the next day or that night, he'll make a mess. And yeah, but these are the ones I have so far, as well as the sleep sack. And then yeah, his pants and his sweaters. And right now we just have his mitts and socks just thrown into this little box. Yeah, and then have a couple hats here, which I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put yet. I might just leave them in the drawer. But yeah, so that's for this one. So I'm going to go get the stuff in now. So this is what I've got done so far. So in here we've got kind of like the medicine, those kind of things. More of like the personal care, so like his brush, nail clippers, things like that. Got a couple manuals I want to keep there. And then here just have his hats, his socks, and then his mitts. I'm not sure. I'll probably end up getting things that'll go here later. But for right now, those are just empty space. Then the lotion, shampoo, cotton swabs, which I don't really use. I use them for like cleaning his umbilical cord, but those will just stay there for now. A couple other manuals, and then safety stuff, and an extra one of those. So that's for this drawer. It's definitely much better than it was, so not as much of a mess. So I've got his onesies here, and then sleepers in there. That one will be for a bunch of his other sleepers, so I have a whole bunch that are in the wash. So that's where those will go. And then in here, I've just got his pants. A couple of those are in the wash too. And this will be for like sweaters. Yeah, so that's this drawer. Definitely a lot better, and things won't be sliding around as much. It'll be a lot easier to handle. Now, what are you doing? Yeah? You just sitting here talking to yourself? What you staring at? and an interesting wall. Yeah? These cuddles are the best. I love it when he falls asleep like this. Anyways, we've just had dinner. I think we're probably just gonna spend the evening just together. Yeah, just kind of catch up, relax together. Eliza's been really busy with work lately, so we're just gonna kind of take an evening to just, yeah, kind of catch up with each other, chat a bit. He'll probably sleep for a while. He's pretty tired. So anyways, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my vlogs, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell button so you're notified every time one of my videos goes up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.